All right. Go.
Doom the Dark Ages. How are you all doing tonight? Wait, did I just say tonight? Fuck, I forgot. It's the afternoon. How are you all doing this afternoon? I am so sorry. There's that. Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna update TikTok this time. Fuck it. I'll do that. So, testing. I'm like 99% sure you guys can hear me. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no.
Wait, what? Oh, for God's sake.
Okay, now you guys should be able to hear me. Sorry. There we go. Yep. All right. Sorry about that. I'm updating TikTok and my Discord. There's that. I actually got time to update my socials. So, yeah. I mean, actually, no, there's no time limit on my other streams. What the fuck am I talking about? All right, there. So here's the thing. I can get rid of this. we go. So yeah, Doom the Dark Ages. Give. Me need, daddy need, Doom Eternal. The super duper not light age, please. I need it. Even though that's about to happen in real life, I don't need that. So, guys, here's what's going to happen. The mystery game in this is going to be... Phil Spencer's going to walk out, and he's going to be like, everybody, we have some exciting news. And like Nintendo, all the board meeting guys, like they're all watching this direct live in real time. And Phil says, we have decided to leak everything else about the Switch 2 outside of its design. And Nintendo, like, they're... like, all the fucking executives in the boardroom, they're like, what the fuck? And Phil Spencer just starts listing off the specs and, like, leaking everything. Like, here's the mouse feature. Also, here's more footage of Metroid Prime 4. Here's early test footage of the next 3D Zelda. We didn't even have access to these. We had to get these ourselves. And Nintendo's just like, no, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, shit. Also, Elon on stage at a newer event did this. My heart goes out to all of you. Not the salute. Like, oh god, it's... He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was fucking doing. And there are people defending him. He knew exactly what he was doing. Oh my god. Purdue Pharma and Sacklers reached $7.4 billion national opioid settlement. Isn't the dystopia wonderful, you guys? It's the best dystopia ever. It's better than Blade Runner because it actually exists. I have a one-up on the Hunger Games. So true. So true. The Giver ain't got shit on me. My dystopia, it's the greatest one of them all. Big league. You guys want some... Oh, shit. You guys want some toe-cracking ASMR? Ooh. Gotta be at least one. Come on. Oh, there's one. Then right here. There we go. Also, this keeps sliding down. I'm sorry. Doing this right before the stream. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think this mic, it's on its last legs. I think I might need to get a new one soon. Yes, I'll resubscribe to Game Pass and dump Doom Eternal myself, or I mean Dark Ages myself. I gotta like I gotta install so many fucking emulators. Ooh. Oh, there we go. I will admit, I love seeing like test map behind the scenes footage. I love seeing that. Wait, what? Are we? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Are we going into the new thing right away? What? Sea of Thieves related, perchance? New Warriors game? They just came out with Origins.
Several years ago, the Dark Dragon, youngest of the divine dragon gods, wreaked
Yakuza? No, too futuristic. Also, I don't remember who develops Yakuza.
Soul Ninja.
Ninja Gaiden? Again, I'm not sure who develops that. Some Xenoblade 2 inspiration in there. It's...
The abandoned Tokyo continues its struggle against chaos to this day.
Infiltrated the facility. Commencing mission.
Oh shit. I don't recognize this. What franchise is this? It does look really good. This does look fun. Ratchet and Clank, God, it looks like so many different genres and gameplay designs just rolled into one. This looks cool. LSD Bayonetta? This looks sick.
Ryu Hayabusa.
Whatever your clan is plotting, it ends here.
Is this a 3D, like, Ninja Gaiden? Oh my god, if this is a 3D Ninja Gaiden, this looks incredible.
So you've come, Raven.
Fuck off, Hayabusa. I will execute my mission.
世界中の町人の皆さん、10年以上大変お待たせしました。最強の忍者となり、容赦なく襲い来る敵に挑むハイスピードアクション、忍者ガイデンのナンバリング最新作。
Oh, that looks sick. I've been wanting to play Ninja Gaiden for years. Okay, I gotta start with the NES one.
協業で開発を進めています。プラチナゲームズさんのアクションゲームというジャンルにおける実績は言うまでもなく、ベヨネッタやニアオートマタなど素晴らしいアクションタイトルを生み出してこられました。
Yeah, it looks like so many of their other formulas like rolled into this one game.
お届けするにあたり、より多くの方に新鮮な気持ちでプレイしていただけるよう、新たな世界を新主人公であるもう一人の町人、ヤクモで冒険するという形で制作することにしました。
Again, as a franchise, again, if it's a unique story with each game, I wanna, like, I know it's not story based, but I do want to start with the first one on NES. I like with a franchise this old, you kind of have to.
物語は黒竜がもたらした正気の雨によって
The reign of dark rot, and for a microsecond, I thought that said brain rot.
黒竜がまだ生きているはずであり、雨が止まない限り東京に安寧は訪れません。今作の新主人公であり、ハヤブサと対をなすカラス一門に所属するヤクモが首都東京で黒竜を倒し、この世界を晴らすため戦いに身を投じます。
これまで忍者ガイデンシリーズで描かれてきたダークでハードな世界観は継承し、そこにさらに危機を感じさせる要素として呪いやより混沌とした景観のデザインを取り入れています。ステージプレイ中に街が呪いの影響を受け、ビルは崩れ、道は歪み、ヤクモをピンチに陥れることでしょう。舞台となる東京はとある出来事によって街全体が崩壊し、魔族やヤクモと敵対する勢力がひしめき合う状態になっている。
Yeah, this is. Yeah, wow.
前作より立体的に自由度の増した危険に満ちたステージをリングや
I don't know what to say. This looks fucking sick. I need this immediately. I don't think I'm gonna. I'll say this. I don't think I'm gonna stream my first time playing through all the Ninja Gaiden games, like the previous three. But I think I will probably stream this.
ステージが進むごとに上がっていくテンションにも驚いていただけると思います。
新しい主人公のヤクモは竜ハヤブサに次ぐ新たな町人です。彼にはまだ若さも残っていますが、カラス一門を背負う天才忍者でもあり、忍者ガイデンシリーズにおける忍者の頂点、竜と肩を並べる次世代の町人たり得る人物としてデザインしています。そんなヤクモの前に立ちふさがるのは、荒れ果てた東京の治安維持組織であり、黒竜の封印を守る竜神島や現世に蔓延する人ならざる者妖魔、そしてもちろんシリーズおなじみの魔人も登場します。また現時点では公開していませんが、
Can you at least tell us a release year and month?
も登場しますので、続報にご期待ください。
従来のシリーズからバトルスピードを
Oh, please tell me this is going to be on the next gen Switch. I'll buy. You know what? I'll buy it on that. If this is coming out on the next gen Switch, I will fucking buy it because I can actually own it and not have to keep resubscribing to Game Pass.
の型を駆使したダイナミックな攻撃によってこれまでから大きく進化した一対他の戦闘を可能にしました。ヌエの型ではこれまでの忍者ガイデンにはない広範囲かつ一撃必殺の攻撃となっており、多勢に無勢の状態が長く続く戦況を一気に覆すことができます。
I would love to play this on PC too and just crank everything up.
比率も健在です。プレイヤー同様、敵もガードや回避をしてくるため、緊張感のあるフェアな戦闘を味わうことができます。敵の動きをしっかりと捉えながら、一瞬の隙を逃さずに攻撃を仕掛けていくことが重要です。ヌエの方によって忍者ガイデンのアクションの味わいにさらなる進化を感じられるかと思います。
You know what? Hold on a second. Wait, I need to see.
手触り、バランス調整など細部にわたり日々議論
Is Ninja Gaiden on any of the Switch Online apps?
なやり取りをさせていただいています。本作の主人公
Please tell me. I think the first two are on NES? I'm pretty sure.
その中でもしっかりと
Again, I'm not really familiar with this franchise. I know of it. I know, like, I've wanted to get into it for a while.
カラス、ヌエ、二つの
I'm checking this right fucking now, because after this, I'm going to start playing
これ
it.
らが持つ多彩な性能のアクションを用いて敵や状況ごとに使い分ける攻略の深
By
み
title.
滅却、絶技などを絡めた抑揚あるスピーディーな攻防などはもちろんヤクモでも健在です。
ヤクモと竜ハヤブサは
Yes, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Yep, I knew it. Oh, fucking yes, I am going to beat that. This looks insane. How did they make it look this... Well, I mean, well, I don't even need to say that because it's just good art direction, but... This looks like a game from the future. Like, this...
新しい忍者ガイデンにご期待ください。忍者ガイデンシリーズに色濃く残っている歯ごたえやグレードの高いアクション体験の継承、さらに我々プラチナゲームズの特徴であるスピーディーなアクションやダイナミックな演出も取り入れ、進化した正当続編を作り上げるべく総力を挙げて開発を進めております。
容赦ない敵とのいかなる攻防にもフェアに戦える手触りをヤクモでも目指しています。皆様に進化した忍者ガイデンを触っていただける日を楽しみにしています。
シリーズファンはもちろんのこと、忍者ガイデンを初めてプレイする方でも存分に楽しめる作品になっておりますので、ぜひ発売をお待ちください。
長年にわたってプラチナゲームズさんと共にまさに忍者に潜んで忍者ガイデン4の開発を進めてきましたが、ついに発表することができて非常に嬉しく思います。2025年秋に本作を皆様にお届けできるのを楽しみにしています。
Not that long of a wait. Oh, thank God. Abso-fucking-lutely. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, no. Don't even. Two announcements in one? Is there DLC for this? Alright, I will admit, I don't know the significance behind this, because again, I haven't played these games, but... I thought that was an amiibo for a second. Again, if I was familiar with the series, I would probably be going crazy right now knowing who this character is. Hey, look, Devil's Third, that's how you do a beautiful environment like that. Yeah, I think this is DLC. What?
忍者ガイデン2のオリジナル版は2008年に Xbox360 で発売し、バイオレンスな表現と
Maybe I was thinking of Double Dragon with the first three being on NES.
本作忍者ガイデン2ブラックではオリジナル版の表現に立ち戻り、
The definitive edition.
グラフィックを大幅に刷新、忍者ガイデン2の完全版として開発いたしました。美麗なグラフィックでお楽しみいただけるのはもちろん、竜ハヤブサに加え、綾音、もみじ、レイチェルもプレイブルキャラクターとして登場します。
Oh, she fine. She fine. Holy shit! Oh my god!
忍者ガイデンシリーズを長年応援いただいている皆様はもちろんのこと、本日忍者ガイデンを知っている皆様も忍者ガイデン4の発売前に
How many like is okay? Look, I know it's going up to 4 now, but like, are there side games and spin-offs?
今年はチーム忍者創立30周年の節目であり、本日発表させていただいた忍者ガイデン4を含め、2025年は忍者の年、イヤーオブザ忍者となります。ぜひ忍者ガイデンシリーズの展開にご注目ください。本日はありがとうございました。
Yeah, wow. That's... Holy shit. Okay, so wait, hold on. I'll go back to this in a second. Why are there two Ninja Gaiden 2s? And
Hi, and welcome to Compulsion Games here in Montreal, Canada.
what? Okay, this is a very confusing timeline
We treat
of
the
games.
setting almost like a character of its own. From the magical noir of
Is it
contrast
like
to the alternate
different
history
stories
we have
set in those universes?
from the landscape to shape
Like,
new
oh, there's a
worlds.
Ninja Gaiden 3 from the 90s, and then... Oh, I remember this one. This one had kind of a cool style.
The story and characters bring a folkloric deep.
It's weird. It's like a sci-fi, like, Louisiana culture-inspired adventure game. It's kind of
So
cool.
while our protagonist Hazel is at the forefront of our story, it's the macabre elements and larger-than-life creatures that will.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for Ninja Gaiden. It's...
It is really picking up out there. Did you pack everything?
Mama, this ain't my first hurricane. I know what to do.
As long as you didn't forget the
Flashlights and batteries.
Oh, shoot, we got 5 minutes. Let's go.
Won't be rushed if you didn't.
Don't mumble. Speak on it.
I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the shelter.
Now, you want to bring this up right now.
I'm just saying.
Hazel, please.
We might need some help. I might need some help. While you're out helping everybody else.
Hazel!
Hazel may start her journey as a typical 19-year-old, but disastrous events will push her into a darkly magical world where she'll learn who she really is and how to tap into weaving, an ancient magical power that redefines her trajectory in life.
The land itself chooses Hazel as a weaver. Someone who can see beyond the surface and tap into a deeper reality, the grand tapestry. Weavers can see the fabric binding our worlds, connecting people, nature, and echoes of the past.
Keep those hands to yourself.
Hazel can perceive both the mystical strands and stigmas in the world. Through
What
her
is this, just
newfound
like
power, she
Dark
reveals
Souls
these
meets
stigmas,
fucking
many
Princess and the
unexpected
Frog?
creatures she encounters.
As Hazel discovers her power, the world gradually shifts into the surreal, revealing that creatures from the old folktales actually exist.
You up here, my salvation.
Among them is good old Catfish, the storyteller who becomes both the guide and companion to Hazel across the game.
It ain't every day I hear about a new weaver such as yourself. Would you kindly do your weavy thing and help me down?
Meeting Catfish marks the true beginning of Hazel's journey. All of Hazel's arsenal and powers are designed around textile crafting and traditional spinning wheels. Her weapons include a spindle, 2 weaving hooks, and a distaff. Her magic abilities manifest with supernatural lace-like patterns, blending the traditional craft with mystical elements. Hazel engages with the world through a variety of movement abilities. Those abilities also help Hazel progress on a journey.
As her journey unfolds, Hazel will master new weaving abilities, using them to traverse the world, conjure objects.
Oh, that is so cool. Yeah, I don't have much to say about this. This one looks great, too.
Combat is about understanding and adapting to different enemy archetypes known as Aints, the manifestations of corruption Hazel encounters.
These Haints trap Hazel in combat until she unravels them, destroying them in the process.
Each Aint has its own unique moveset, strengths, and weaknesses that you'll need to learn and adapt to. For example, the Slug burrows on the ground and unleashes devastating strikes from afar, while the Ravager closes the distance with chilling speed. Hazel can counter these threats with agile melee abilities to execute powerful combos, jump attacks, and charge attacks. But close combat is risky and can backfire because Aints have powerful defensive abilities. Mastering your magical skills becomes the key to gaining the upper hand in combat. Push, pull,
Yeah, like this.
are some of the spells
This is what games should look like nowadays.
timing,
what was happening with Sony too? I heard that like they had like 10 plus live service games in development that they've scrapped over the last few years.
Then press the advantage with follow-up strikes. Spells interact uniquely with each.
It's just like, even if a crash does happen, there are still developers with great games in development that I hope can weather this.
Once near dead, enemies can be unraveled, breaking their core and setting them free of their corruption, which has the added benefit of providing L boosts and reducing ability cooldowns. If you play your combos right, you can enhance Hazel's combat readiness and keep on chaining her abilities. As Hazel progresses in the game, she unlocks new moves and improved abilities, and you'll have to decide which areas to prioritize. The upgrades will change how you approach combat, like enhancing area effect attacks, or refining push and pull skills to improve precision and make them feel more rewarding. The combat system is fast and responsive, built around chaining attacks, landing precise strikes, and unraveling enemies.
You mind if I take a look around?
You can see every place old Molly terrorized and more. Now for the low, low price of $1.
In Hazel's search for her mother, you'll explore multiple regions, each ruled by a mythical creature with their own Southern Gothic history. You'll gradually uncover the backstories of these beings, once human or animal, who were transformed by tragedy, their secrets waiting to be discovered. As a weaver, Hazel heals these creatures by collecting fragments of haunted memories. We call these echoes, which reveal each creature's past. Hazel must experience these echoes before she can mend them.
What kind of person would do that to someone?
We design each region to reflect the creature that's been doomed to wander it. From the atmospheric environment to unique music themes composed for each one. While not all encounters lead to direct combat, Hazel will need to face mythical creatures in epic confrontation before she can heal them. Our boss encounters and gameplay sequences also reflects the uniqueness of each creature, with distinct mechanics that center around a specific thematic. These encounters feature multiple phases that ramp up in complexity. As the encounter
Oh, even the music. Oh, that sounds great.
alongside the fight.
Again, to everyone saying like, oh, Hollywood has no ideas, oh, the gaming industry, there's nothing new anymore. When you see new shit like this, support it. Even if it, like, let's say this ends up being good but not great, you know, like, support it. Just say you want new things if you want to save the gaming industry.
You'll travel through a tapestry of Southern-inspired landscapes. From abysmal swamps to flooded farmlands to the Appalachian peaks. In our magical South, decaying buildings reclaimed by nature stand moments away from a hungry Rugal. And as Hazel delves deeper, reality bends ever more toward the fantastical.
The history, landscape, and folklore of the American Deep South fill our world, and our team has infused the game with thoughtful details and environmental storytelling, like our bottle trees and haint blue porches, which are said to ward off evil spirits. The way to the past emerges as central themes, which you can see through old abandoned buildings and businesses struggling to survive. As you explore, you'll meet locals who stayed behind even in the face of a hurricane.
So I'm the last person left here. All those damn haints. This part of the river's filthy with them.
Artistically, we're staying true to our moody compulsion signature style. But this time, we're using a handcrafted approach inspired by stop-motion animation, which allows our team to bring a distinct personality and tone into every prop and character. Because this folklore is open to visual interpretation, we embrace the freedom to reimagine these creatures and their stories, to adapt how they look, and to craft our own version of a fantastical Deep South.
At Compulsion Games, we love to craft around central themes. We're lucky to have talent across all our disciplines that collaborate to give South of Midnight such a unique personality. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into South of Midnight. We're thrilled to announce that the game will launch on April 8th, and pre-orders are now available on Xbox and Steam.
Yeah, that's... Oh shit, that's not that far. All right, so they're saving. Okay, they're saving Doom for the end. Okay, all right. I still kind of wish they'd save Ninja Gaiden 4 for the end, and just have Doom Eternal be the second to last. But like, this is a great direct.
Bonjour, everyone. We are some
Run! Everybody run!
We are a small studio based in Montpellier, France, working on our first game, Clair Obscur Expedition 33. It's a turn-based RPG set in a fantasy version of late 19th century Belle Epoque France.
Here we are.
Our grand adventure in game development actually started as a solo passion project. I wanted to create something like the JRPGs with turn-based combat I grew up with and loved, but that fully leveraged the latest tech, refresh the genre with new features.
Like, this is so cool. Like, single player, open area / open world action adventure games. Like, God, that zoom in was kind of intimidating. But like, this, oh, these games look great.
Offense and defense element and a cinematic battle camera system. Things really clicked when we tested the first version of those features. We felt we had something both challenging and fun.
As Tom and I went back and forth and iterated on game elements, a vision started to come together, and I shared it with an old friend from university.
You shit it with an old friend from university? I feel like I'm about to get murdered whenever they do those push-ins.
The following week and join the team without hesitation. Because I believe that in video games, success always starts with a strong creative vision. And we had that defined by 3 core elements. A story with great emotional depth, gameplay that innovates on the classics we love, and a world that is completely original, beautiful, and immersive.
Caroline, you need to watch this Xbox developer direct. It's insane. They announced Ninja Gaiden 4, Ninja Gaiden 2 Remake, South of Midnight, this game, I kind of forgot the 37, something 37. And then they're going to show Doom.
Core to every great RPG is a compelling story. And Guillaume and I spent 4 years intensively developing and refining ours. And that started with the hook. 67 years ago, a massive slumbering paintress and a monolith appeared with no warning. Once a year, the paintress wakes and paints a number on her monolith, and everyone who has passed that age is erased. Every year, that number ticks down, and everyone dies younger and younger. Expeditions depart to kill the paintress, determined to fight until their final breath, but none have ever returned. Our story follows Expedition 33.
Ooh, that is a really good hook.
Expeditioners, we honor your dedication.
Guillaume and I knew early on that we didn't want to focus on good versus evil. What's interesting to us are people who, yes, are flawed, but who care deeply about each other. And conflicts arise because they have different perspectives on what needs to be done.
I'm sorry about earlier.
Are there branching paths, or is it a linear story?
Characters who feel like real people with real experiences.
I'm always missing something that everyone else just gets.
The heart of the story is about overcoming an existential threat while struggling with loss and grief. And it's rooted in the characters' relationships, both to each other and to themselves.
What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me. What are we gonna do?
In a world like this, how does one stay hopeful or make peace with their fate? What duty do we owe to each other or to ourselves? These questions are deeply personal to me, and they permeate the story behind the story.
Know that Lumiere fights with you. Tomorrow comes Expedition 33.
The characters all have their own motivations and perspectives. Gustave and Lune are deeply invested in the expedition, even if they fight all the time. To them, the mission is tied not only to their family, it's central to their identity and purpose.
Protocol doesn't cover every contingency. You know that.
Contrast that with Ciel, whose darkest days have already happened.
What are the stars whispering to you? Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Holy shit.
It's something my dad and I used to do.
And Maëlle, who cares more about really living her life, not just living longer.
Gustave, Are you real?
It's not all dark, though. Along the way, they meet various colorful NPCs and recruit Monoko, who is a friendly but kinda bloodthirsty philosopher and a fully playable character. He has a
What
really
the
cool battle
fuck?
mechanic
What?
that he can turn into the enemies he defeats.
What are you doing?
Just need the foot. Aha!
He's very, very old and has seen many expeditions come and go. He is a Gestrol, which are a group of playful beings who view battle as a form of meditation. They're fun and sort of ridiculous. You'll meet Monoko and many other Gestrols across the game. And of course, there is Esquier, who is one of the oldest and lore-wise the most powerful creatures in the verse.
Esquier is that powerful?
He did not just call it the verse.
He'll be your mount and help you travel to secret corners of the world. And if you bring him back his special stones, you can unlock abilities for him to access new areas of the world and find exciting secrets.
I'm strong, but I'm not that strong.
Everyone has their own reason for joining the expedition, and each of them has their own story arc and resolution that we think players will really connect with.
In addition to a strong narrative, we had a clear vision for our own take on the genre's core gameplay. Our reactive turn-based system takes the traditional turn-based battle mechanic we love and adds real-time reaction, which gives combat greater intensity and dynamism. During enemy turns, you can negate all damage by dodging or parrying at the right time. But balancing turn-based with real-time mechanics took a long time to get right. During initial playtests, turn-based players often found the real-time elements too hard. Some of us are still traumatized by enemies from back then. We've done a lot of rebalancing since, and with a lot of iteration, we ultimately came up with a formula that we're proud of. Players who are good at real-time can take more risks, and others can counterbalance with items and strategies. A big part of that formula lies in the many ways you can customize your character. We spend a lot of time designing each character's unique mechanics and their custom skill trees. Our philosophy is making every type of playstyle viable so that everyone can have fun with how they play the game. Each character has a unique mechanic. Mel switches between stances which can alternately boost defense or power. I personally like to make Mel the protector of the group, but I'm pretty much the only one at the studio who plays her that way. Most people play her as a glass cannon with Gustav's complementary skills. The characters can also equip hundreds of passive effects, which in our game are called Lumina. Every character has more than 20 unique skills in their skill tree and hundreds of passive effects they can gain through Lumina and weapons, so there are a ton of builds and playstyle to explore. Needless to say, we can't wait to see how you choose to play and what kinds of build you'll design that we probably never even imagined.
Our story is set in the French fantasy world, and I was really excited to design something unique. Every level has its own color and texture identity. For example, the Gestrol Village is an early area in the game where players can enjoy a fun break. We wanted something that feels chaotic, grungy, and toy-like. It's basically a bazaar. Everything's disorganized, chaos everywhere, huts are unsafe, built without much thought. It's a place where anyone could fight you at any point, which is pretty much what the Gestrols are like. The Gestrol Village is hidden inside the ancient sanctuary. The ideas here were forest, labyrinth, and sentinels. I designed it as a vibrant place, like an old graveyard of Gestrols, or forgotten wooden toys in a box, with two main colors, red and white. I wanted to make it feel cozy, hidden from danger.
Yeah, just
Traps and labyrinths in case enemies get in.
give, please, shadow drop this instant. I really don't have much to say. Like, all of these games are phenomenal. I want to play these.
With a black and red flat mask.
Ladies, could I?
Ow!
Definitely a Gestrol.
For Escape, we needed a cuddly companion to take us around the world. I thought instantly of a giant inflatable balloon and old Victorian pillows with many intricate motifs. We start with the core themes and ideas, and the visuals grow organically from there.
From the very start of the project, there was one thing that we absolutely wanted to bring back from older JRPGs. A feature we really loved, but is very rare these days. A completely 3D and navigable world map. Yes, we've got a world map. And it was a real challenge to create physically and technically. And it ended up a lot bigger than we expected. You'll definitely need SK's help traveling around.
Here we go.
We're super happy with the result, though. As there's a lot
Do not let him fart over a city. He will essentially be napalming everyone there.
Good luck.
Tasty human.
Our hearts and souls into this game for the past 4 years. That's why we're delighted to announce that Expedition 33 launches on April 24th on Xbox Series X and S and is available day one with Xbox Game Pass. You can already wish the game and follow us for more info.
We are super excited to invite you into the world of Expedition 33. We are a small, passionate team, it's our debut game, and we can't wait for you to discover our story, our world, and our take on the turn-based genre. On behalf of everyone at Sunfall...
See, there may not be as many exclusives coming out as Xbox wants, but, like, they still are, like, bringing some good shit.
Tomorrow comes.
Expedition 33. Oh, that's also... Ooh, okay, yes, I will wishlist that. Yes. 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 More auto-tuned chainsaws.
Hello, and welcome to Dallas, Texas, home of id Software, where more than 30 years ago, a small team of game developers helped define and set a course for first-person shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever. And the most important values at the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship, and performance, remain a priority for us to this day.
And as you're about to see, those values are infused in every aspect of this latest installment in the legendary Doom franchise. It is an honor to work on this game, to carry on id's tradition of creating all-out, groundbreaking levels of fun.
So now, we're excited to share with you a look at our most ambitious game yet. This is Doom: The Dark Ages.
That was so stupid I mouthed the words.
Holy shit. See, Doom... Oh my... See, okay. Doom Eternal, before it got the 9th gen patch, I had the Xbox One version on my Series X, and I thought, well, like, the game and the artistry look good, but it's definitely held back by the older tech of the Xbox One. Then when it got that next gen update, I was like, holy shit, like, 4K, ray tracing, HDR, 60 FPS. That was the first time where I was like, holy shit, the 9th gen is worth it. And now, but like now seeing this game made from the ground up with this current gen tech.
In a lot of ways, the feel of the game is really a return to form. So let's break it down, starting with the combat. In Doom Eternal, you felt like a fighter jet. In Doom: The Dark Ages, you'll be an iron tank. Heavy, strong, but still fast. A grounded combat system with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal. And a balance between enemy projectiles and player movement speed that makes strafing to...
What is happening in the background?
Like in the classic Doom games. But it's not all about nostalgia. Innovation is the goal, always. And so for Doom: The Dark Ages, it's an all-new world with new tools and new mechanics to master. Let me introduce you to the Shield Saw. Block. Throw. Parry.
It's just capped shield with the Half-Life 2 saws in Ravenholm.
It's contextual. Tons of depth on a single button press. You know, we want every Doom game to stand on its own as a unique experience. So in 2016, we asked you to run and gun. In Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot. And in Doom the Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and fight.
You know the sword, like, one-hit kill thing, you know that's gonna go crazy.
And the Shield Saw will give you the strength to go head-to-head with some of the biggest, baddest demons we've ever created at id. But that's not all. Because if you're gonna stand and fight, then you gotta have something to follow up that opening parry with. How about an Iron Flail?
Oh, so there's like different takedowns that you can do. It's not just click to rip apart anymore.
That's right, we have 3 melee options that are part of a melee system. All on one input, complete with combos and upgrades. And it's totally awesome. And you can finish off the demons now with an all-new, unsynced, completely in the player's control glory kill system. From any angle, in and out, as you see fit. And it feels amazing. You'll feel unstoppable smashing your way through the horde with total freedom. And that seems like a ton, but that's just 2 inputs. We got one more really important button that we haven't talked about yet. The trigger.
What? What?
That's right, we've saved the best for last. Doom has and always will be all about the guns. And Dark Ages has some of the most ridiculously powerful weapons that we've ever created. Mean. Ancient. Brutal torture machines built to butcher, impale, and shred the minions of hell with. Only in Doom. That's the mission statement for the design
now.
never before seen.
Now.
The Slayer has the power to wield. So let's take a look at some extended gameplay footage.
Oh, yes, definitely. Let's do that.
Synergize with the enemies and the environments to form the new combat loop for Doom the Dark Ages.
That makes sense. If you could throw a shield that you can also call back to you, why couldn't you lodge it in a wall and shoot yourself up? Or pull yourself up to it? This is insane.
And under the hood, for the first time in an id game, we've made our combat more approachable and flexible than ever before, with a new difficulty system and sliders that will allow players to tune the speed and challenge of the game to whatever fits them best. You can slow things down.
I don't know how to feel about that.
All Slayers.
And the gameplay doesn't end with just the Slayer. We finally have for you, you've been waiting for 2 games now, to get in and pilot your very own 30-story Atlas, which is a mech. It's the size of a building. It's powerful. And you can beat giant titans demons to death with your gauntleted fists.
Why are you showing me? I'm actually pissed off now. Oh, what the fuck? Stop! Keep this a surprise! You've already won! Stop! I want it to be a surprise!
They have a full suite of abilities and even mini
Oh, this is insane. Like, this looks awesome, but I really wish they had kept this a surprise. The flying and mech mechanics.
features are deep and tons of fun. And as cool as all that is, we know that fans of single-player action games expect more than just great combat to pull them through the experience. So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay, but the world.
Oh, we're not even onto the other 2 sections yet. Oh, yes. What in the Phantom Menace / Halo is that?
From the Slayer's past, dark forests, dungeons, ancient hellscapes, battlefields, and worlds beyond. And through exploration, you'll be unlocking new abilities and godlike powers every step of the way. Now armed with your trusty shield saw, you're gonna cut, leap, and smash your way through environments.
Oh, definitely I will be doing all of those things.
There's always something new waiting to be discovered or destroyed. Now let's take a closer look at just one of the many missions you'll experience in Doom: The Dark Ages. In this level, you will meet the enemy at the gates and save a city from certain destruction. Explore the medieval.
So is this the same world as the Eternal games, but like a different point in history, or is it a new canon like what Doom 3 was? Which I still need to beat Doom 3. I'm stuck in it.
Play space ever in a Doom game, discovering secret caves and dungeon-like mines in search of vital resources.
See, like swimming underwater mechanics, I'm fine with that. Show that. Keep the mech stuff and the flying shit a secret, please. I wish they had done that.
It's a Doom sandbox full of war and riches. Once you've broken the enemy assault, head back to the main gates because the battle isn't over yet.
Absolute gaming. Absolute gaming.
The soundtrack to your epic adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move, providing you with a metal soundscape that's loaded with guitars, medieval vibes, and pure adrenaline. You'll feel like you're expanding the legend of the Slayer with.
Please tell me they use auto-tuned medieval machine, well, air quotes machinery, like contraptions or weapon sounds for in the soundtrack, like what they did with the auto-tuned chainsaw in the last two.
Everything on the line, and you are the star of the show. Your power is coveted by your enemies and withheld from your allies. With the Slayer imprisoned at the start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting, and time is running out. It's a new story and the perfect entry point for new players. It's easier to access now as we've taken the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring new characters, old allies, and powerful new villains. And for returning players, it leads directly into the Doom 2016 Slayer's Testaments.
Okay, so it is a prequel.
We've got 10 years of making modern Doom games together, and we've done better with every game we've made.
The hope with all this, the goal, is to give players an experience that's as fun to play as it was to make, and make something that's good enough to become the best game id has ever made.
But that is for you to decide. When Doom: The Dark Ages releases
May? Yeah, I think I'm gonna pre-order that. A+. A+ presentation.
I cannot move. This is so like...
You will feel like the super weapon in the center of a medieval war against hell.
All of Hazel's powers are designed around textile crafting and spinning wheels.
Yeah, this is like a case of a presentation being too good.
Our reactive turn-based system has real-time reaction, which gives combat greater intensity.
My only flaw is they should have kept the flying mechanics in Doom Eternal and the mech mechanics. I wish they had kept those a secret. Other than that, this was fucking amazing direct. Why is it that like in 2016 Trump wins and then video games back then, like, they become awesome? We get Wolfenstein 2, Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, Xenoblade 2, and then we go through the Biden years. Now we're up to the second Trump term, and it's even worse than the first one, and the games are getting even fucking better. Why? Like, why? Oh, God. But yeah, no, that was a That was fucking amazing. I am going to pre-order Doom: The Dark Ages. That is, I don't even want to buy Game Pass for that. I want to own that. All right. I need to process that. I need to process all this. Oh my god. Those other games did look great too. But like Doom: The Dark Ages is just, and Ninja Gaiden 4, like holy shit. All right. Have a good day, you guys.